another jam-packed day. So this is the start of the second week at COP26. So we began the day with an event at the Peoples Summit, which is really cool. There's like 40 events a day organised by the COP26 coalition across Glasgow. Check it out if you're here. And we had one ending fossil fuels 101. Politics and power with some brilliant speakers.
And when we come to talking about solutions, who are the people at the table bringing the so-called solutions, which now we have uncovered as false solutions? It's still the corporations, the industry, the government of the global north.
We've been asking for a conflict of interest policy that would place restrictions on the participants to the talks. And what that would also do is open up over 500 spaces for the people that we really need to be at these talks.
This was the second round of our toxic tour through Glasgow. Hearing from the incredible, all the women from Mexico fighting for their land and for their rights. We had, my favourite actually was Iraqi from the Free West Papua campaign. Really powerful stuff. They've just launched a new sort of manifesto for how the island could be out of occupation and be more sustainable.
More than 500,000 indigenous West Papuans have been murdered the last 60 years. That's 1/3 of our population, and the world is silent about it. So understanding the root causes, which we've heard during the previous speakers, these structures, we must understand it. It's not about carbon emissions. If you look at one of the outcomes of the UN IPCC, which states that just 5% of world's populations exist of indigenous peoples, their way of life have preserved more than 80% of world's remaining biodiversity. At the same time, 96%, the UN scientists are saying, of all deforestation due to mining activities, fossil fuel activities, soya, palm oil, happening on the same indigenous land.
And then finished this evening with disrupting a dinner by the World Business Council for Sustainable Development, who've been trying to bring world leaders and big CEOs together to talk about loss and damage, because it's the sort of loss and damage day in the UN talks, and loads of people put lock-ons on and blocks their dinner, and said actually rather than having your dinner, pay for loss and damage, pay for countries who are already facing the worst impacts of climate change. So it was a packed day for Monday of week 2 at COP26, and the weeks are only going to get busier as the negotiations hot up, people in the streets hot up, and the demands for climate justice get a lot louder and stronger. So stay tuned.